did you have your daily routine? What was the first thing you did in the morning?
Well, you're up in the morning early.
What time did you get up at, roughly?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, they were out at 6:45.
Right.
They had to get their horses ready, feed their horses, get the tractors ready for going out to the field, right? That was what they did in the morning. Till about 7:45, it took them an hour.
Right.
Then they came in for their breakfast, right?
So how many people did you feed for breakfast?
3 and myself.
3 and yourself?
And your dad.
So 4? But you was just a wee one, so...
And then they went back out to they only had half an hour, they went back out to their work. Then the postman came with our papers, we used to get the paper. And then I went away to my work at 9 o'clock.
And where did you go to work?
At the farmhouse.
The farmhouse. So what did you do there? What did you do in the mornings usually there?
Monday morning's always washing day.
Right, from the weekend?
Yes. And then you started to clean the house. Right? Tuesday you did the ironing. And then you had to scrub floors in the back kitchen. They were stone floors.
Yeah, big flagstone floors.
Yes, yes.
Right.
You had to clean them. And then you had to clean the fires out.
Yeah, you'd have to do that every day.
Every day. Right? And then on the Wednesday you had to go up the stair and do all the stairs. And
polishing the stairs, or?
Yes, the rooms. You had to do the rooms, clean the rooms, and polish all the stairs.
Yeah.
Right? Well, do all it's all woodwork, you know. Then on the Thursday, you had to do the windows. The inside, no the outside, man didn't the outside. You had to do some of the inside of the windows. And on the Friday, you had to scrub the floor again and do the brass one.
Was there a lot of brass?
Yes.
All the handles and things?
Yes, and sometimes you had to do the silver work. You had to clean all the silver.
Yeah. So what time did you finish work in the morning? You go out at 9, what time did you come back?
It could be after 11. More or less after 11, 11:15 or something, to get their lunch ready.
So you came back to make the lunch for everybody working?
Yes, and then I went back up at 1 o'clock again and did so much work again. When you do all in one go, 2 or 3 hours, I mean, that's no enough for a big house that I was in. So that's what I did, and I came back about 3 o'clock. No, sometimes I was later because I had to go and collect the eggs.
You had to go collect the eggs? That was just you that had to do that?
Yes, I was the only one here to do that. Collect the eggs.
And what time did your husband and all the workers come back?
At 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
It was after 5 o'clock.
You had to make the tea for that?
I had the tea to make for that. I had to be in before 4 o'clock to get the tea ready.
And what sorts of things did you have to make for tea?
Just all the things that you're making now.
Just the same things, mince and stews and things like that?
And soup, you always had soup, and you had to make your own soup. You never bought tins of soup, and you had fish, you know, and you barely got all them off the van.
So the van, did you have vans coming?
The vans came every other day. There was always a van there every day.
Of a different selling a different thing? Selling
different things. And you didn't have to be in the house. They used to leave it in a box outside the door. If you wanted it left outside the door, they could leave your stuff to know what you were buying. You had to do all that.
What did you cook on in your cottage? Did you have a big stove?
No.
No?
It was an electric cooker.
An electric cooker?
Yes, an electric cooker.
But did you like living?
Fridge freezer. You had a big fridge freezer. I had for the winter time. But if the vans couldn't get, you had to keep buying flour in and yeast in to make your own bread.
So you had to buy quite a lot of stuff just in case.
In the winter time.
In the winter, in case that they couldn't make it up.
That's right. You had to buy that in. You made your scones and your cakes yourself.
Yeah.
Or your bread.
Aye.
And you got your milk, some milk from the farm, and you got eggs from the farm, and you got butter from the farm. When you were making butter.
Who made the butter on the farm?
Old Maggie Beard.
Old
Maggie Beard, just to show how to make the butter.
All right.
With the churn. Churn it.
Very
the
good.
butter.
So did you like living in your cottage?
Yes, it was all right.
Was it warm enough?
Oh, it was warm.
Did you just have one big fire or two fires?
You could have 2 fires on in the winter time, one in the room and one in the living room.
So was it just one living room, one bedroom, and a wee kitchen?
No, there were 2 bedrooms.
2
2
bedrooms.
bedrooms. And it wasn't a wee kitchen, it was bigger than that, Emma. Twice the size of that. 3 times the size of
It's
that.
quite a big kitchen.
Oh, aye.
Was this because your cottage was knocked into one, wasn't it?
Aye, you could get a big table in it. It was a table that I opened out.
Uh-huh.
It could sit 12.
Oh, that, right, okay, so that's quite big.
The only time I sat 12 was when it was in the living room at the New Year time or Christmas time.
Yep. But it was quite a warm,
It was a warm,
cosy cottage.
Oh, it was cosy. It was warm.
So you just had the fires on. Did it have flagstone floors or wooden floors?
No.
No.
Just wooden floors.
Wooden floors in your
all
cottage.
Wooden floors. All wooden floors. And you had a toilet, you had a bathroom, and the shower was up the same as yours, but it was bigger than your one. The shower room, it was bigger than yours.
So you had a big shower as well. So that's all quite modern.
I had a big shower.
Did everybody have showers and things?
No, I didn't think so.
No.
They had baths.
Bath.
They just had baths, but they could put a shower up themselves.
Mhm.
You know, you could put the shower up just like your dad did in your room.
Yep.
Yours was a long one. It wasn't a right square. It was square, but it was long.
Mhm.
It was big.
So you liked living on the farm. How long did you live there?
40 years.
So you started. When did you start working there? Did you work? Did
18.
you work there before you lived there?
No.
No. So you were 18 when you started
About
working
18
there.
when- I think I was 18. I was there. It was about 40 years. 38 years in the house,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right.
And I must have been 2 years on the farm helping them out first.
Right. So what sorts of things did you do helping out on the farm first when you started?
Stooking,
What's stooking?
hay racking.
What's that?
You know the hay that they used to bring in for the horses? Well, they put it into a big ruck and they used to fork it up, right? And the stocking with the binders wasn't like what it is now. It was the old binders, and they used to come out all bund up, and you had to lift them off the ground and put them together. And you had to put 6 together. And mind, if it was windy like this and anything blew down at the back, you had to run back and lift them up again. You couldn't just keep walking on and leaving them lying. That's what you were out there for.
So that's the kind of work you did before you started working in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the kind of work. And you had to feed the sheep. With the turnips, you had to take the turnips out the ground, put them into the trailer, and go onto the tractor if there was a tractor. Sometimes you had to jump on the tractor and move the tractor and throw all the turnip out to the sheep.
So you could drive a tractor?
I could drive a tractor, I could drive a lorry.
You could drive a tractor and a lorry?
And a lorry in the fields.
Did you have a car?
No.
No, but you could help out driving in the farm?
I could drive on the road, you didn't need a licence. Well, if you did, it was too bad. I had no licence.
And did anybody drive for the farmer?
Yes.
Did he have a chauffeur?
Yes.
He did?
Yes, Mr. Massingham and your granddad, 2 of them.
They used to drive the farmer about?
Yes. He used to go to the market every Wednesday. Every Wednesday was 2 sisters. He had 2 sisters. But none of them married.
No.
He had 2 sisters.
And they had the farm since when?
Oh, no.
He was on the farm when you got there?
I was there for
So they owned, that family had it a long time?
It was leased to him for 99 years.
99 years.
99 years.
Cool.
So you've got his photo, haven't you? That's him.
That'll be more.
Anything else?
No, if you can think of anything, Gran.
Oh, I could think of a lot of things. Got your dad yesterday, shut the farmer in. Nah, I never let him out. Everybody was looking for him. Couldn't have found the farmer. I said, was it in you? Oh dear. I says, for God's sake, you wonder where Mr. Riddle is bed, if you care where he is. I says, no. I says, is he no in? No, he's no had his tea, and he's wondering, the old ladies is wondering where he is. He says, is John in? I says, John's getting his tea here. I says, John, you know where Mr. Riddle is? Ah, he's in the big bottom here in the hat. And I locked the door. where they was. I couldn't get out.
So is everybody quite close on the farm? Everybody kept each other and everybody was friends?
And you got your milk delivered, some milk delivered. The milkman came. I think it was a cooperative milk. Got a cooperative milk. And bottles, no, we get it now. Just like the bottles what your dad gets. You got them in bottles like that. Every morning, they came every morning at 5:30.
5:30 in the morning?
5:30. So you were going to get your milk for your breakfast. You could make porridge in the morning. I had porridge. If they wanted porridge, you could have that. It's easy enough made.
Aye.
You had the microwave, you just had the cooker. And you had a big fridge freezer. And you had a washing machine.
You had a washing machine, you didn't... Oh, that's quite...
No, you had a washing machine. No, the big house hadn't a washing machine till later on.
So how did you do the washing there? Well, by hand?
No, it went into the boiler across the... We had a wee shed. And it was a big tub they had, and you had to put coals, it's sticks and that into it.
So it was heat, it was heat by a fire?
Heat by a fire, So you had that to clean out as well. You had to go out and clean all that out.
Clean it out and use it to do the washing?
Use it every Monday. Had to be set off for Monday morning to get the
So you're quite busy?
All busy all the time. Never stop. And then, when it came the snow, and you got snowed in, you had to take the snow off and you had to get it out the road so you could make a path down the road. The snow sometimes used to be up to the hedges, right up. See that fence? Sometimes the snow would be up to that on both sides of the road. The tractors used to go round and round and round. And that's what they did. That was the snow. Casting snow. That's how I had that for a hat, when I was casting the snow. You never seen it? Casting the snow with this big fur hat on and a pair of Wellings and my woolly socks. And by Christ, it was cold, I'll tell you.
What about the harvest?
The harvest, when they went out at breakfast time. But they couldn't start at breakfast time if it was too damp. So they started just after maybe lunchtime sometimes, or before it. And then just get their lunch. But they never came back in till sometimes about 12 o'clock at night. It all depends how far they were getting on with the fields.
Yeah.
And if it got damp, they had to stop.
So you had to take out their...
I took out their lunch. Their tea. 3 teas I had to make
out to the field.
Out to the field. And it could be a mile away.
Yeah.
So we had to walk.
So you had to walk all their food out to them?
3 bags, 3 haversacks, all their food. And they had to wait till they come in, and then they'd be starving when they come in. At 12 o'clock at night.
Did you have to make them food for when they came back in at night? Or did you leave them to make it themselves?
They could make their own. They could eat a bowl of soup if they wanted it.